Hi my owls, I'm Athina and I'm grateful that you are here with me today. Today we are going to get some encouraging messages from your spirit guides, from my spirit guides, from the universe, whatever you believe in. And as you can see, I am doing something a little bit different. Normally you can choose decks that will be representing your groups that you would have been used in your groups, but today I'm going to use my self-made lyrics oracle deck as indicators, and I will be using all the same decks in all three groups. So underneath this oracle deck there are some lyrics from a song. I will not say what song it is. It's going to be a surprise when you click on the timestamp for your group. One of the cards flipped over, so one group I know which song came out, but for the other two groups I'm going to get surprised. And yeah, it's all about encouraging messages. I'm going to use tarot and oracle decks, and I will be also at the end I will be using more music to see if there are any other encouraging messages from lyrics there. So let's go and see how you can choose your groups. So you can choose based on the timestamp that I will be providing down below. If there is a lucky number or a number that you see often. You can also choose from the dice to see whichever dice calls out to you the most. You can look at the cards that I have down here. Maybe one of them is calling you out. They all look a little bit different, and it's partly the reason why I choose this. Every card is unique on its own. Or you can choose based on the crystals, or if you are Clairaudiant, I will be later saying the group number. Maybe something strikes to you there. So group 1, pile 1, you have this milky quartz. Sometimes butcher this one. Milky quartz. Group 2, you've got the black tourmaline. It has some imperfections, but it makes it still really beautiful, even with those little imperfections. Really beautiful protective stone. And group 3, I am sorry, I don't know the name of this crystal. I bought it in Greece and there was only the Greek name and I forgot the translation of it, and even I don't remember the Greek name. I call it the lemon quartz because it reminds me a bit of the what's it called? The juice of lemons when you press the lemon out. It's not clear and it's not like milky, but still it's here. Also a really interesting stone with some imperfections, but it still is beautiful in its own way. So for you to be able to choose the group or groups, I want you to take 3 deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth so that you can calm down, and choose the group or groups that calls out to you the most. For this little meditation, please close your eyes and take your 3 deep breaths. I will do it the same so that I can also calm down. If you need more time, you can always pause this video. For everyone that's choosing the groups with the Clairaudiant, with the crystal or the cards, you can open up your eyes, and the Clairaudiant selection, you will soon get your numbers. So I'm going to start with the Clairaudiant selection. Group pile 1, group pile 2, group pile 3. I'm going to repeat. Group pile 1, group pile 2, group pile 3. If it was too fast, you can always pause the video and go back, and I will be seeing you at your groups. Bye. Higher pile number 1, you chose the milky quartz, the number 1, the timestamp down, and this song here. I'm going to start with the song, and then I will be using tarot and the other oracles that I will be using. I forgot to mention it in the intro, but our decks will be linked down below. There is one deck that will not have a link because it's not being produced anymore. And of course my own deck will not be down below. So let's start with your song. You've got Follow the Rain by 77 Bombay Street. Or I follow the rain down to the place where I will see the sun again. So maybe you are going through a hard time, and your encouraging messages is that you should still follow this little dark path that's being rained on, because it will lead you to a place where the sun is going to shine again, where everything's going to be good again. So I will be putting it here so we can have always a good look at it. And now I'm going to get your tarot card. So yeah, Follow the Rain by 77 Bombay Street. It's a beautiful song. Now I'm hearing the passage of the song. Must stand up for dreams and passions, never give up the fight. So maybe you have to stand up for your dreams and passions, and it's saying that you should not give up the fight, even if it's going to be hard. There is always a light at the end of the tunnel. The sun will be shining again in a way, so you just have to follow a little bit the rain. So please, Spirit, what encouraging messages do you have for group number 1? What encouraging messages do you have for group number 1? Please, Spirit, guides, universe, what encouraging messages do you have for group number 1? Well, that's a little bit too much. What encouraging messages do you have for group number 1? Thank you. What encouraging messages do you have for... Okay. Holy. That's a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. I always try to have an odd number, but yeah, you have a lot of cards. You've got the King of Wands in reverse. The King of Wands in reverse is a card of being impatient, a bit impulsive. I hear reckless. It doesn't have to be you, it could be someone else. A situation that will be a situation that will lead to because of a decision that was made impulsive. Also quick to lose temper. Not really a balanced energy. The King of Wands is a fire sign, so Aries, Leo or Sagittarius. You don't have to have those signs in your chart, can be someone else. But yeah, hold on. Even the King of Cups underneath was reversed. So let's see what the encouraging messages you have. So you've got the Six of Pentacles in reverse, the Queen of Cups in reverse, the Nine of Wands upright, the Five of Wands in reverse, the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Oops. No, what was this? Upright or reverse? Upright. And you've got the Sun in reverse. You've got this. You got even the Sun. The song talks about the Sun, and now you got the Sun. Even though the Sun card is in reverse, it still has the meaning of happiness, success, and good things, but a little bit less strong than when it's upright. Upright, we would say, this is the amount of happiness, success, and whatever joyous things, celebrations. And with reverse, it would be like this, the half. It's still there, the energy of the Sun, but it's less big as when it's upright. So at your center card, you've got the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands normally talks about conflicts, competition, and yeah, you competing with others, comparing yourself to others, having this conflict with others. It could even be inner conflict, but I think it's more like with the outside world because of the Three of Pentacles here, right beside it. But being in reverse, I think this conflict and this competition is going to end. I normally take the upright meaning of the cards and make it the opposite. So if this is conflict, upright, competition, reverse means that everything's going to be peaceful again. That this is going to end in a sense. So yeah, let's start going from this end here. We've got the Six of Pentacles in reverse. This card is all about generosity. This woman here depicted has a lot of money and a lot of resources, and she is totally balanced. And because she has so much, she can be so generous to give some of her things to others that are in need of. But being in reverse, for me, this means that you may have been overly generous and you are giving too much of yourself to others, and this may have drained you a little bit. This happens sometimes with me, that when I give too much of myself and I don't take care of myself, I get drained. So for me, the Six of Pentacles in reverse means that you should start giving not too much of yourself to others and take care of yourself. You've got the Queen of Cups in reverse. She is, her sign is, what are the Cancer, Cancer, Scorpio and Pisces. So you may have this in your chart, or it's talking about someone else, but I think it's more a representation of yourself. You upright, the Queen of Cups, is someone that is highly intuitive, has a lot of maturity, emotional maturity. She listens to her heart. She flows. She has a motherly energy as well. I think the Queen of Pentacles has more of this motherly energy for me, like the Empress, but the Queen of Cups comes like second to the Queen of Pentacles. Being in reverse, I think it's time for you now to take better care of yourself after this fight and conflict, where you may have given too much of yourself to others. You got drained. Your cup is not full because she's holding a really big cup and that's normally filled with water, but she's in reverse. If you would reverse this cup, you would lose all the water that is in, so you got drained and you are now on your last how can I say this, last energy battery, like you are functioning with 10% of your battery. You came out of this wounded, like here on the Nine of Wands, this person is wounded, has some wounds on them, on their face, because the battle was hard to get there where they are now. They have to be persevering. They should not give up. Like the song, the part of the song from Follow the Rain that I heard in the beginning is, must stand up for dreams and passions, never give up the fight. So perseverance is here something that is going to be highlighted, and you have what it takes to keep up and not let you get drained, because you have here the Sun in reverse. You have this luck and this happiness that is coming to you. You just have to keep going and not give up on your dreams and passions, because there is light at the end of the tunnel. It's still going to be a bit hard. It depends on your situation right now. If either you are still in this dark phase, this dark tunnel, but this reading is here to say, hey, there is light at the end of the tunnel. The sun is going to come up again. Or maybe you are slowly coming out of this dark tunnel and you are seeing this light again. So it depends on where you are at your journey now. And you've got the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles is a card that talks about working in a team, on a project, teamwork. It's like everyone is putting in their specific talent into work so that they can construct something together. But being in reverse, I don't know why I'm reminded of this, but I once did a reading for myself where it was more of a shadowy question, and about who is talking about you, and I got the Three of Pentacles in reverse. So I immediately knew that it was talking about my co-workers, that my co-workers are talking behind my back. So maybe this conflict that you have is with a co-worker. It can be a fellow student if you are a student that is talking behind your back. But sorry, I had to take a bit of water. But this is not going to harm you in any way. They are just going to harm themselves because, don't know why, but judgment and justice came to mind. Like they will get their deserved punishment. Because whatever they are talking about you behind your back, it's just going to harm them and put them into this low energy, and you are going to be in this sun energy. You are going to see the success of something you've worked on. Maybe also the Three of Pentacles talks about that you should maybe work alone for the time being and not involves people, like not oversharing what you are doing, so that you can receive the success that is coming towards you. The Six of Cups is you've got the Six of Cups and the Sun. For me, both of this card means child. It can be your inner child, working on the passions or dreams that you had as a child that is going to make you happy, successful, whatever. You see that this little boy is giving her a cup full of it's even more of this golden color, and you see the others are not as golden as this one here. So you will receive something that is going to make you really happy, that's really going to be golden. I don't know what this could mean, but either you're going to receive something that is going to make you really happy, it's going to light you up like a little child. You're going to get really excited. Even if it can be that someone around you is going to give this to you, or this is going to be a blessing from spirit or universe, whatever you believe in. So after going through this hard phase, there is going to be some good things coming with the Sun, even having success, happiness, joy. It's going to be beautiful. The light is going to come up again. Yeah, now I'm reminded of a song from Brazil, from a Brazilian singer. Quando a chuva passar, quando o tempo abrir, abra a janela que veja eu sou o sol. She sings about when the rain's stopping, when the sky's clearing, open up your window and see that I am the sun. So either someone is going to appear that has Leo energy in them, that is going to make you happy, or you may be a Leo and you are, or your guide has some, your guides or the spirit is going to take on this Leo energy, and you're going to see the sun again, basically. So yeah, now I'm going to use the first oracle deck. What encouraging messages do you have for group number 1, Spirit? What encouraging messages do you have for group number 1? What encouraging messages do you have for group number 1? What encouraging messages do you have for group number 1? Or what answer do you have for group number 1's questions that they had? What encouraging messages do you have for group number 1? What answers could you give to group number 1 that's going to encourage them so that they can keep on going? Is there any other messages that you have for group number 1. Any encouraging messages, any answers for group number 1. 3, 2, 1. Nope. Okay. So you've got only one card, and get more information. So this talks about whatever situation you are right now, or whatever you are thinking about. If it's a project that you want to do, this card is saying that you should first get enough information about the situation, about the thing that you want to do, what it takes to do, so that you can strategize and plan ahead. And at the back of the deck you've got recovery, so the 9 of Wands basically means also recovering from those wounds, and you are going to recover from whatever situation is now playing out. So to the next one. What encouraging messages do you have for pile number 1? You've got the first card is love yourself first. Your self worth, your self-love, you taking priority of yourself is going to make you attractive for love or for any other relationships. So love yourself. Say to yourself that, say to you, I love me, I am loved, I am the most beautiful person in this world. Whatever makes you feel loved by yourself, do this. Take some self-care, because you are going to, if you start to really love yourself, to have this self-worth, to be self-confident in yourself, you are going to be attractive as hell. So what other encouraging messages do you have for pile number 1? Is there any other encouraging messages for pile number 1? Any other encouraging messages for pile number 1? You've got let your friends help you. If you need some help or support, try to ask others, like your friends. If you don't have anyone that you could ask for support, I'm sure there is an organization there that can help you. So get research and get the information for whatever help you are in need right now. You don't have to take this alone. Is there any other encouraging messages you have for pile number 1? That's too many. Any other encouraging messages you have for pile number 1? Any other encouraging messages you have for pile number 1? Okay, this is the last one. Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. It can be this person that is going to come in your life. It can be a platonic soulmate. It can be a romantic soulmate, whatever. This is someone that you have a strong connection with. And this is a confirmation. And at the back of the deck you have playfulness, to get back to these romantic feelings. Allow your young spirit to come out and shine with playfulness, with happiness, and so on. Yeah, you are going to get playful again. You are going to be happy and joyous again. So just know that this dark road is going to end. So is what encouraging messages do you have for pile number 1? What encouraging messages do you have for pile number 1? Is there any other encouraging messages you have for pile number 1? Is there any last messages of encouragement here for pile number 1? Any other encouraging messages you have for pile number 1? 3, 2, 1. No, it's just only one card. You've got I've got a full moon in Capricorn, the end of a hard phase. So this hard phase that you are currently in is going to end. The end is near, because even the 9 of Wands, the 10 of Wands is the end of the suit, and the 9 of Wands is like basically in front of the end. So the end of this hard phase is going to end. So just keep on going, keep on fighting. The sun is going to come out again, and this heavy phase is going to end, and a new one is going to begin. A helpful, a good one, a good and happy phase is going to begin. So butchered a bit. And at the back of the deck, you've got full moon in Aquarius. Show your authentic self. Yeah, just be yourself. Just be your authentic self. That everything's going to work out. If this soulmate is coming in, show them who you truly are, so that they can see you for who you are, be there for you, and like you for who you are deep down. So now to the last thing is some more music. So what encouraging music as follow Doreen? What other encouraging music can pile 1 listen to? Or what other encouraging messages do you have for pile number 1? Okay, that was fast. So you've got Epiphany, BTS, member Jin sings it. I'm the one I should love in this world, shining me, precious soul of mine. I finally realized, so I love me, not so perfect but so beautiful. I'm the one I should love. Yeah, of course, you should love yourself first and foremost, and then you can. It's like a hard sentence, but it's true. I had to go through this too. I really hated myself before, and I worked on loving myself first, because I wanted to have people that loved me as well, but I had to love me first. I have to see my precious self first, so that I could be able to accept the love of others as well. So I went through the same thing, but it's possible. It's going to take some work, but it's possible. So your next card is also by 77 Bombay Street, Empire. If you wanna get it, then you gotta be stronger. Don't let it get away, don't you wait any longer. And if you're breaking down, stand a little bit taller. You gotta pick yourself up, don't get any smaller. The fire's burning in your bones, you can always win. Light it all up, and then I wanna hear you sing. Oh, this is my empire. Empire. I'm sorry. I recently went to the concert of them in Bombay Street, and I was singing this song with them, so it was fun. Whatever. Yeah, if you wanna get it, if you want to get your desires and dreams, you have to be strong and assertive and persevering, and have a lot of perseverance. Don't let it get away from you. Don't wait for it to come. Do something so that you can make it come to you as well. It's like you do a work so the universe can do their work, so that you find yourself in the middle with the thing that you dream of. And if you are thinking about that you are going to break because of this fight or thing, then even if you are on your last straw, stand a little bit taller. Don't give up. You got to pick yourself up. I'm going to pick yourself up now. Don't get small. You are tall, beautiful, and a strong person. The fire that you have here, the fire, is burning strongly in your bones. You can always win. You have the Sun card. You are going to win. Light it all up. Light yourself up. And then I want to hear you sing, oh, this is my empire. You are going to build your empire, your dreams. You are going to be on the top of everything. Okay? Is there any other encouraging messages for pile number 1? Yeah. By BTS. So what? Your worries without no answer, don't fall into them and stay in them. Yeah, whatever you are worrying about, don't worry. Everything's going to be all right. Don't fall and stay in this worrying energy, okay? The end is near. The sun is going to shine again. And then at the back of the deck, you've got Empire by 77 Bombay Street. Follow what you love. You gotta hold tighter. If you really want it, learn to be a good fighter. The history of you, it made you strong. Buried, but you know you had it all along. Yeah, follow what you love and what you are passionate about. What your dreams are. Hold to it. And if you really want it, then you have to learn to be a really good fighter, because the path is not going to be easy. You may going through the path and you're seeing it's not easy, but the history of you from the past you till now, it's making you strong. Every lessons you've learned, every situation that was hard made you into this strong person. You may have not known it, but it was always with there, buried, but you had it all along. You had this all along, this strong thing. So, you've got this. I'm cheering here for you. Don't give up. I want to see you succeed. The end is near. And I hope really this helped you, encourage you to keep on fighting. There is a song, I think, that talks about keep on fighting. But I don't remember what it was, how the melody goes. Keep on fighting till the end. Don't know. Keep on fighting till the end. Something like this is what I'm heard now. But yeah, keep on fighting till the end. You got this. And thank you for being here with me today. I'm wishing you all the best and for this phase to pass as fast as it can get, so that you can get your pot of gold. The pot of gold. The pot of gold, huh? So I wish you all the best. Thank you, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. Hi, pile number 2. You chose the number 2, the black tourmaline, this song, or the timestamp down below. So you were the group that the card flipped over and I got a glimpse of it. So you have Life Goes On by BTS. Stop for now, but don't hide in the shadow. Once again, daylight will glow. So currently you may feel like everything stopped moving, but it's saying that you should not hide in the shadow, because once again the daylight will glow, once again the sun will come up and will shine. And funny, when I was reading for pile number 1, it was raining outside, and now when I'm looking outside my window that is here at my left, the sun is out again, and I'm seeing that it's the houses nearby are being lit up by the sun. So yeah, it's like the same message for you've got like group 1 is after the rain the sun will shine again. So I will be putting your song here up. I'm going to drink a little bit of water and start with the tarot cards. So yeah, know that after every dark phase there is going to be a light at the end. And now you may feel a bit like everything stopped, but it's going to move again, as long as you don't hide in the shadows. Oops. And yeah, let's see what you get from the tarot cards so that I can get more information about this. So, one last quick shuffle. So, what encouraging messages are there for pile number 2? This one to come out. What encouraging messages is there for pile number 2? Perhaps I'm going to flip it over again later. I don't want to get distracted by the cards. What encouraging messages are there for pile number 2? Anyone that's Is it everything? Are there more cards? What encouraging messages do you have for pile number 2? Is there any other? What encouraging messages do you have for pile? Yeah, there was one. Is it done? Yeah. Okay. Normally I try to have an odd number of cards, but it's done, you've got an even number. Makes perfect sense with the 2. So at the back of the deck you've got the 3 of Wands, the 3 of and the Chariot behind, moving forward. So you may have stopped now, but afterwards you're going to move forward. That's good. The 3 of Wands is a card of exploration, looking at the horizon and seeing that the ships that with your rewards are slowly coming in, being in reverse. There is still some work to do till the reward can come in, but it's not far away. So now you've got the World in reverse, 4 of Swords in reverse, the King of Pentacles upright, the Tower upright, the High Priestess in reverse, and the 2 of Pentacles upright. Normally I start with the card that is in the middle, but since we have an odd number, I'm going just to read it like a story. So I'm sorry. The word in reverse. So the word normally talks about ending a cycle, being the end of a journey. It's fixed energy, I think. It's fixed signs. Taurus, Leo, I think. What are the others? Fixed signs. Oh, I don't remember them. Oh no. Whatever. I don't remember the fixed signs. Well, maybe you know. You don't have to have those signs in your chart, by the way. But being in reverse, the journey is not over yet. There is still something little that needs to be done, and but everything's going to come out right. And don't panic just because there is the tower here. I don't know why I have to say this, but the tower doesn't mean anything bad. So just wait till I get to the tower. It's not going to be bad. Believe me, the tower is something really good. So you've got the Four of Swords in reverse, right besides the Word and the King of Pentacles. Being upright, this card means rest. Your mental, because the swords are all about your mind going 150 per second. And when the Four of Swords appears upright, it means that you need to rest, that you've worked too much. And being in reverse, either you are not have rested enough and it's now time for you to start working again, or you may be procrastinating because you don't know how to start again. But yeah, with the song even, you've stopped for now, but don't hide in the shadow. You can still do the things a bit more less than you would normally do, but still you have to do something. And don't procrastinate. You have now rested enough and now you can go for it. You can still work in the shadow if it's something that you prefer. I'm sorry, I'm always being reminded when I say in the shadow of the song In the Shadow by the Rasmus. I don't know if there is a message for you. I was trying to figure it out, but in the shadows, oh, oh, I don't remember the lyrics, but whatever. If you want to give a listen to the song, it's In the Shadow by the Rasmus. R-A-S-M-U as Rasmus. Or whatever. But whatever you are working on in the shadow, or what you want to work on, but somehow something stopped you from doing this, you are going to, either someone is going to appear in your life, or you are going to be this King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is abundant in resources, finances, whatever resource it's needed. They have this also grounded energy to them. They have it's an earth sign, so Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn. You don't have to have any of these signs, but yeah, there is going to be an abundance. There is going to be enough resource to to do this stuff, whatever it is. It's not coming out clearly. But for this, after this happens, there is going to be some need of change. The Tower card, even though a lot are afraid of this Tower card, there is no reason to be afraid of this Tower card. This card means transformation, change. It can be a bit of this change that comes suddenly and knocks you out of your socks. But it was because most of the time it happens like this because you were resistant to the change. So the universe has to be a bit more forceful. But it's just some things that needs to be changed and transformed for something better. This has always to do with something that was built up on a foundation that is not really good. It was helpful for a time, but now the foundation is shaky and it needs to just go away, just to die out, so that something new can be built that has far more foundation, far more something really better than it was before. And the Tower is also the sign of Scorpio. I'm currently filming this in Scorpio season, so transformation is going to happen. If you want it or not, it's going to happen, and it's going to be for the best of you. It's happening for you, not to you. I'm reminded of the Oracle card that says this. It's happening for you, not to you. And then we have the High Priestess in reverse. The High Priestess is someone that stands between the spirit world and this world and is a bridge and gets information from the other side to bring upon here. Highly intuitive, but being in reverse, maybe you are not listening to your intuition enough. You're not listening to the inner voice that is telling you to do something or want something from you. So this is why it's being in reverse. So there is going to be a time where you, after this, you will be so stressed out, maybe because of the Tower, that you are not being able to hear the voice of your higher self, of this other realm. So, but you don't have to worry. Everything is going to work out fine. Everything's going to be balanced again. With the Two of Pentacles, you may be juggling some stuff around, but the Two of Pentacles means that even though you are juggling a lot of things, there's going to be a balance, and you are going to find this good balance of those things that you are working on, because you have what it takes to be able to balance this out. So you don't have to worry about this. Now I'm hearing, don't you worry, child. See, God haven't got a plan for you. Don't you worry now. Okay, so you don't have to worry. See, heaven's got a plan for you, apparently. Don't you worry, child. What is it? Is it a Swedish House Mafia, the person that sings this song? But it means don't you worry, child. So yeah, everything's going to work out fine. You don't need to worry. So What encouraging messages do you have for pile number 2? What encouraging messages do you have for pile number 2? Spirit, universe. What encouraging messages do you have for pile number 2? What answer can you give for pile number 2? What encouraging messages do you have for pile number 2? What answers can you give now to pile number 2? Is there any other encouraging messages you have for pile number 2? 3, 2, 1. Okay. Is there any other messages from this deck? No. Okay. No. I asked no. I heard no, but I saw yes. So at the back of the deck, you've got a yes. One of the answers you want, something you may have asked. You have the answer. It's a yes, but you are not seeing it right now because at the back, for me, the back of the deck is something mostly an energy that you don't see right now. So this yes, you are not seeing right now, but it will appear. So you've got opportunity. There is going to be an opportunity. Look at how the coins are falling into from above down. So maybe there is going to be a financial opportunity and you were worrying about finances. There is going to be an opportunity that is going to come in for you. See, heaven's got a plan for you. The coins are falling down from heaven. That's so good. And then if you were worrying about your health, it's really now here where I live in Switzerland, we have a fall season, autumn. It's the time of colds. So if you and I recovered from a cold right now. So if you were worrying about your health, don't worry. It's going to improve. Your health is going to be improving. So if you are, because of health issues, you needed to rest, just take on this rest till you are 100% again, okay? And your health is going to improve, so don't worry, everything's going to be all right. And now, I don't know why, but Archangel Raphael is coming through with the green wings somehow. So if you want to work with Archangel Raphael, he is an archangel that works with healing in more ways than one. I personally think I only once called for him, and that was in a dream. I called him and Archangel Michael, but I don't know why I called them in the dream. I just knew I had to call both of them. And they lifted me a bit up, and then I don't remember what happened, but I think both of them helped me through the dream. Don't know why, but yeah, it was an intense energy. They have really strong energy, those archangels. Yeah, but Archangel Michael, I sometimes asked him for some protection because there were some spirits around me that were not really good. So I always called him out. It was just impulsively, knowingly, just Archangel Michael, come here, protect me. So maybe you had this feeling of also calling in Archangel Raphael. So maybe you want to work with Archangel Raphael to help improve your health. And everything's going to work out fine. So don't you worry, child. Now it's stuck in my head. Okay, what other encouraging messages do you have for pile number 2? Hui! Okay, came all out at once. I'm going to take them. So at the back of the deck you have attraction. You are attracting romantic love by being in the present and also enjoying the present moment. So by you being here, seeing the beauty of everything right now, here in this moment, you are going to have this attraction more, and you may, if you want to attract romantic love, it doesn't have to be romantic love, it can be anything, even your finances. By being here in the present, being thankful also for everything you have, you are going to be attracting more stuff. So now to the cards that are without in one. Playfulness. To get back those romantic feelings, allow your young spirit to come out and shine, this playfulness, this joyous energy. So be a bit more playful, like I'm doing in this reading somehow. And even though it's a bit more serious, but I'm trying to be encouraging and playful so that you feel comfortable and see that everything's going to work out just fine. Next is, you got the same card as pile 1. Love yourself first, your self-worth, your self-confidence, you prioritizing yourself is going to make you attractive for love, for opportunities, of finances, and so on and so on. So yeah, love yourself first. And I know it's hard to hear this. I'm going to say the same message I did for pile 1. Sorry I bumped it to you. You have to love yourself first before you can love someone else or receive the love of someone else. I went through this message once, and it was hard. It was really hard to hear it. I got sad and everything, but after I started to work on myself, because I needed to love myself first before I could attract someone. I'm still trying to attract someone, so but I've also learned that it's better to do this for yourself than for someone else. It's going to make you a lot more happy, and I'm now at the point where I can say, yeah, I can see why I had to go through this, and now I'm doing things for myself and not for any other. So it's going to be hard, but you've got this. New love, a new person will be sparkling new romantic feelings. Ooh. Maybe this new opportunity is going to be a new romantic partner. Ooh. Love. I love love stories. So your next one is, pay attention to red flags. There are some signs that are warning you. Yeah, try to be more in the upright version of the High Priestess, and really take sometimes a step back to see the whole situation and feel the energy. And if you feel that yeah, something is not 100% yes, then it's no. Only once you feel that it's 100% yes, it's a yes, okay? Pay attention. Then your next is, stay optimistic in regards to your love life. Yeah, that's something I need to hear as well. I'm a little bit cynical for a time now regarding my love life, because I'm not seeing anything. So this message is for me and for you to stay positive. because through positive thinking and trusting the luck, you will receive luck in love or anything else. So yeah, I'm going to put this here. So let's stay pile 2. Let's both stay optimistic. We will get our love life. So to the next. What encouraging messages is there for pile number 2? What other encouraging messages is there for pile number 2? What encouraging messages do you have for pile number 2, Spirit? What other encouraging messages do you have for pile number 2? Is there anything? Okay, yeah, there was. So, at the back of the deck, you've got the full moon in Sagittarius. Look at the bigger picture. Yeah, sometimes we have to step back and look at the situation as a whole and not focus only on a small detail. So look at the bigger picture, and you will be seeing that everything is going to be okay. That there was no reason to have worried about something. So you've got bring love into this situation, new moon in Aquarius. Yeah, bring a bit more compassion and love into whatever situation you are going through right now. Everything's going to be okay. So be tender to yourself, give yourself the love, be compassionate towards you or others. Everything's just going to be okay. Then you have new moon in Leo, a lot of new energy coming in with the with both of the new moons. Self-confidence is the key to success. Yeah, you need to have this self-confidence, this inner knowing that everything's going to work out fine, that you are strong, that you have the abilities to do whatever you want. And this is going to be the key for the success you want to come in. Then you have waxing 3/4 moon. It's time to breathe out, to take a breather. Yeah, maybe you were not resting enough, so now it's time for you to take a breather, to take a bit of a time and rest, to see everything from a higher perspective as well, because everything's going to work just out fine. You only got a lot of good cards, like self-confidence going to bring you success. You have opportunity, improving something, new love coming in. So take a breather because stuff is going to happen. And then you have new moon in Taurus. I think abundance is in sight. I would translate it like this. So you even got abundances inside. Everything's going to come to you. So don't worry. You are going to get the big prize, the big prize. So, yeah, it's coming to you. Just stay optimistic. Don't let worry cloud your mind, because you can see that you got some good cards here. Now, some last songs for encouragement and whatever it wants to come out. So, what other song or message, what other encouraging message do you have for pile number 2? Is there any other encouraging messages or songs you have for pile number 2? Is there any other songs, or is this all? Is there any other encouraging messages or a song for pile number 2? 3, 2. That's too many. That's too many. So any other song? Yeah. There was. Okay. Then you, at the back of the deck, you've got Headphones by Brittany Cole. Hey, you might not see it with your eyes, but keep your head up to the sky. The sun is coming through. And I said in the beginning of your reading that the sun was even coming through after it was raining here. So keep your head up high. Be confident. You might not see it right now, but the good stuff is coming. It's just still in the workings behind. So now let's see what other songs you've got. Own the World by 77 Bomber Street. There's new life in the morning, there's new hope in the day. Traumas are still burning. I remember yesterday. Yeah, I don't know why I started to sing, but yeah. Yeah, there's new life. There's new things coming in the morning. There's new hope throughout the day. So even though traumas are still there, it's okay if you remember them, but it's also time for you to forgive yourself and others. It's like forgive, but don't forget, in a sense, because those were valuable lessons that you had to go through. Even if they were hard and not really the best things, they were lessons we had to go through so that we could get this good stuff now. The next one is Answer, Love Myself by BTS. Ooh, the love myself is a theme. You love myself, so they got another song about loving myself, but group 1, pile 1, but you got one. Loving myself might be harder than loving someone else. Let's admit it. Yeah, it's really hard. The standards you made are more strict for yourself. Yeah. The thick tree rings in your life. It's part of you. It's you. Now let's forgive ourselves. I don't even need to say more. The cards are just confirming what I was saying first. Our lives are long. Trust yourself when in a maze. When winter passes, spring always comes. Yeah, when it rains, sun always comes as well. So I think I don't have to say more. This part of the song really is self-explanatory. Sorry if I butchered this. But yeah. Oh. Now you've got Burning Up, Fire by BTS as well. It's okay to just live because we're still young. Who do you think you are to say otherwise? Stop comparing. I am only human. So what? Yeah, it's okay to just be. There is a quote that I once saw. Your productivity is not what makes your worth is not based on your productivity, and it's okay to just be. It's okay to just be. And stop comparing yourself to others. It's just going to make you worry more. You are walking your own path at your own time, and you are at the right time, at the right place. You don't have to worry. We want to know what is going to happen in the future, but sometimes it's best if we don't know, because it would be a bit sad if you would know what surprises will come ahead of you. It wouldn't be a surprise anymore. Then we have Lights by BTS. You have a lot of BTS songs. Dawn will come to the darkest of nights, overcome even the future. We won't stop from now on. Decide for yourself what it means to be happy. Every day take a step to grow up. This is, again, self-explanatory. I'm not going to dwell more. Just take the message as it is. Your last is So What by BTS. Yeah, you've got a lot of BTS songs. Somebody call me right one. Somebody call me wrong. I'm not gonna care about it. Why don't you not do so as well? So what? Let go. Yeah. Just don't care what other things about you, what they say about you. It's their thing that they have to go to work on, not you. Sometimes it's better to just look whatever they think, let's still do this. Like what, even I started this YouTube channel. Like whatever my parents are going to think about it, I'm still going to do it. I still have, my mother still doesn't know that I'm doing this, but my father, I told him after some time and he was really encouraging, but I still did it, and I would have still continued to do it even if they were not on my side. And even if my mother's not going to be my side when I'm going to tell her when the time is right. But yeah, you don't have to care what other thinks about you. You just have to care about what you think about yourself. And good things are coming in. So just keep going. Okay? You've got this. You are strong. You are beautiful. You are lovable, and I hope really that this reading helped you, and thank you for being here with me till the end, and I will be seeing you in my next video. Bye. Hi pile number 3, you chose the number 3, this unknown quartz that I don't have an ounce of knowledge what it's called. I will call it lemon quartz. I explain in the intro why I am saying this. So I am filming your group 2 days after I filmed the other 2 groups and the intro. That's why the lighting is a bit on the darker side. It's late afternoon and the sun is already going down. I didn't look at your song, so I don't know what song you've got first. So let's get started with your song. You've got Headphones by Brittany Cole. So keep your head up high and dust off your shoulders. It's alright, no, it's not over. Love is here, it came to dry up all your tears. Oh, can you feel it? Gotta believe it, gotta see it by your side in the middle of the night. Yeah, sometimes we really don't see the love that is around us, but it's always there. I think it may be even your guides saying that in the middle of the night when you are not feeling well at all, they are by your side, giving you love even if you may not perceive them. That's how they do it to me as well. Even when I am in the middle of the night, I'm crying because I am doing healing work. I'm sure that my guides are besides me, sending me love so that I can go through this healing process. So you just gotta believe it even if you don't see it. It's by your side in the middle of the night. So they are by your side. And even if something goes wrong, you should not... No, I'm waving with the selenite wand. even if something doesn't go right, you can just dust off your shoulders, keep your head up high. It's alright. No, it's not over. Things, well, if it's like some mistakes that happens, it's not the end of the world. Everyone makes mistakes, and those mistakes are here to teach us something, so that you can learn also from those. So nothing is over. The Five of Swords plucked out. Yeah, even if you are crying because someone deceived you, that's not for everyone. Everything's going to be alright. Love is still around you, even if you may not see it. I'm just giving the deck a really good shuffle, so that we can get into your message. So, what encouraging messages do you have for pile number 3? What encouraging messages do you have for pile number 3? What encouraging messages do you have for pile number 3, Spirit Guides? Yeah, we were talking about healing. The Three of Swords came out. What encouraging messages do you have for pile number 3? What encouraging messages do you have for pile number 3? Is there one more card, or is this all? There is one more. What encouraging messages do you have? One more? What's that? That's the one more. That's a whole lot. I'm going to take those to the flip over a little bit of the longer side of the reading. Oh, you've got the most cards from the tarot deck. You've got the Lovers in reverse. So there is an imbalance, maybe in a relationship or in yourself even. Hoppala, let me hide this. There may be an imbalance in your own energy, in the masculine and feminine energy, the yin and yang. Everyone has those two energies in them. It doesn't matter what gender you identify, if you even identify with any genders. So yeah, there is an imbalance that you may not be seeing. So let's flip over the rest of the card. Yeah, you've got the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. A couple even. So one is reversed, so we see there is an imbalance. But the end is going to be okay. That's really interesting. So I'm just feeling drawn to talk about the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. So maybe it is talking about you and another person. You may I will not identify who is who in this particular spread. You will know it the best. The Queen of Wands is someone, even though she has she's depicted as a woman, she has more of a masculine energy to her. She is a go-getter, charismatic, really passionate, has a lot of inspiration. She's one of those leaders that everyone likes. She may have, well, you or this other person both could have the signs of Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, or they are prominent in your chart. You don't have to be a rising sign, moon, or sun sign of those. You can have a lot of planets in either of those signs. Even though fire signs can be quite impulsive, when it's upright, they are more not so on the impulsive side that it leads to something bad, but more on the impulsive side that they know what they are doing, so everything's going to turn out well. The King of Wands has, like the Queen of Wands, all the same characteristics, just that he is more on the masculine side, on the yang side, more of the go-getter. But being in reverse, this person here loses their head quite fast. They are hot-headed and get angry fast, in a sense. Doesn't have to be angry, but can also be passive-aggressive. Fast, it's like in a snap of a moment, they are just at 180. Whereas the Queen of Wands is more of balanced and has more of her, even though she's also hot-headed, she has more of a balance and control over it than the in reverse position. So the other person may be hot-headed. Yeah, the first card that came out for you was the Three of Pentacles, and when I saw it, I immediately thought that your guides are helping you, because those three peoples are working together on a project. So I didn't feel like it was a project that you were doing with someone else, but I feel more like your guides are helping you through this situation. Also because of the card that you got here, Love is here. It came to dry up all your tears. Can you feel it? Gotta believe it, gotta see it by your side in the middle of the night. And it's also a little bit on the darker side here, the card. If you can see, we don't know if it's daytime or nighttime. So I think it's more of your guides are currently helping you out through this situation. Yeah. I just lost my train of thought. Whatever. Going to the next, you have the Nine of Wands in reverse. This is a card of perseverance, having wounds after a long battle and being tired, but it's like there is just a little bit more, so keep going. Being in reverse. What does the Nine of Wands mean in reverse? Why is it here? Guarding your heart. Are you perhaps closing off your heart because of this situation so that you are not... Yeah, it's in reverse. Now I'm seeing that the man on the Nine of Wands is looking to the right. It's looking to the Three of Swords, and the Three of Swords is well, either you yourself or someone else hurt you and you've got these wounds in your heart, and when it appears upright, it means you are healing, but being in reverse, maybe you ignored it for a time, and now you are being encouraged to look at it and not and don't have fear, because could it be, now that I'm seeing, I don't know why I feel like this card represents a person and this card represents a person. I've got an interesting energy around you. It's currently hard for me to explain it. I'm at a loss of words. Yeah, it's like this, the King of Wands is ignoring his feelings of hurt and things. But behind this King of Wands, there is, from the spirit world, someone that is helping out, so that the King of Wands can heal from those wounds that they are trying to ignore, that may have happened because of the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands currently may, because the Magician in reverse is not the positive card there is, because the Magician in reverse means they are using tricks and illusion to manipulate the situation. They could be even manipulating themselves into thinking of a certain thing, and now they feel trapped in their own illusion. Or they are wanting to use those tricks and manipulation to trap someone in a illusion. But yeah, but I see with the Fool being upright here at the end, that after this whole, whatever this is, you have really hard, I'm having a hard time with your cards. Maybe it will be with the Oracle cards, maybe I will have some enlightenment to this situation. But whatever is happening here with those wounded hearts, this manipulation and trickery, being trapped in illusion, there is going to be a new beginning. The sun here is shining brightly, and the Fool with the loyal dog by their side, they are stepping into a new phase. So there is going to be an end in this situation, a positive end of course, where a new fresh beginning can start. And maybe it has also to do some with the healing work you or this other person may go through, that will be able to lead into this new beginning. And moreover, this Eight of Swords, this trapped feeling, is because of an illusion. Whether it's you or this other person, they trap themselves into thinking they are trapped. But it's not like this, you or this other person has the power to step out of this. It's just a mindset that led to thinking that we are trapped and stagnant in this thing. But in truth is, you can step out of this. The swords are behind the person, behind her. She could just walk straight out of this situation, but because she put herself into this thinking of, I can see the outcome, and I feel and I'm trapped. So she thinks that she is trapped, but she's not. She put herself into this situation. But there is going to be a new beginning, a positive new beginning, because the sun always means joy, happiness, success. So, and she is even holding, the Queen of Wands is even holding sunflowers, and the sunflowers are a little bit of the same symbol, for me, has the same symbolism as the sunflower. It's always, the sunflower always puts their head towards the sun, so they are looking at the happiness and the success. But yeah, I'm still not sure if I made sense with this. So let's see if the oracle cards can give me more insight. Okay. What encouraging messages do you have for pile number 3? What encouraging messages do you have for pile number 3? What encouraging messages? Okay. Is there one more card, or is this all? What encouraging messages do you have for pile number 3? What encouraging messages do you have for pile number 3? That's all. Okay. At the back of the deck you have forgiveness. So either you have to forgive yourself or you have to forgive this other person. Because holding a grudge in your heart is not going to do you any good. It's not going to harm the other person. You are more likely harming yourself more than you are harming this other person with this maybe grudge or feeling of towards this person. But I like to add to that, I like to see everything in a positive light, even sometimes if I don't see it currently in a positive light. After I've calmed down, I can try to see it in a positive light. This situation is going to teach you something valuable. You may not see it you may not see it right now, but it's going to be there after this whole thing finished. So you have compromise, there is a balance. Yeah, I was talking about an imbalance. And this angel has a scale that is balanced, so maybe you two are clashing with each other because of something, and you both are not. Yeah, okay, I see. The Queen and the King of Wands, they are both fire signs, and fire sign can be also pretty stubborn, like a Taurus. So you both, moreover, if you're an Aries, if you have Aries, hi, welcome. I'm stubborn too. Moreover, if we start to get stubborn, we don't search for a compromise. So finding a solution that both can agree on, like this person wants it this way, this other person wants this way. Try to find a middle ground, something that is half an idea from this person, half an idea from this person, so that you can find, because it's important that both of you can be happy and that nobody has to sacrifice their own happiness for the other. So compromise. Whatever the situation is, it's going to improve. Yeah, see, there's the sun again shining, like here on the Fool card. At the end, the situation is going to improve. For something, there is not the right time yet for you to do something. Just wait a little bit before, till you have this really feeling of now. I hope you can understand what I mean with this. Yeah, there is something you have to wait still till you really have this strong feeling of now it's the time. Now it's not the time, it's not the right time, so wait a little bit more. But the time is going to come just right. Don't know what the situation means, but yeah. Something, you have to wait with something still. The right time will be coming. But yeah. Feel like you pile 3 has a more of a heavier situation on as the other 2 piles. And the other 2 piles I was more, even though they also had a situation, it was not so heavy that I couldn't make jokes. Here I feel like more I need to be more serious. I do still try to throw in a joke to lighten up the mood, but it still feels heavy a little bit. So what encouraging messages do you have for pile number 3? It fell into my lap. Engagement. Your love life is reaching a new level. So maybe you are stressing about asking the other person if they want to marry you, but wait a bit, it's not the right time right now. Maybe they are going through a hard time right now. So wait till it passes. If it's this, it doesn't have to be. Maybe you are going to engage afterwards. The new beginning, a new phase is starting. What words of encouragement do you have for pile number 3? What encouraging words? Ooh. Yeah, the wait, it's worth waiting. You have again waiting. So it's worth the wait. So what other words of encouragement? Yeah, it fell again on my lap. Do you have something on you? At the back of the deck you have marriage. This situation has something to do with marriage. So maybe you are stressing out about your coming up marriage, and you are trying to find something both of you like, so that you can have the perfect marriage. If you are going to get married, congratulations. If you are going to get engaged, congratulations. This needs to be celebrated. But yeah, let's see what this card means. You can love without fear. Open up your heart for the highest of energy to give and receive. So maybe you are afraid to open up your heart, or this other person is afraid to open up their heart. We had the 3 of Swords in reverse, and there is a heart depicted, but it's safe for you to love, to receive love and give love. Yes, this is your soulmate. Honeymoon, yeah. After marriage comes the honeymoon. So enjoy your honeymoon together. And then we have, for some of you, it may be an unrequited love. The attraction or chemistry is not strong enough to what's the word in English? To hold this relationship. And if it's you that has this unrequited love, I feel like after you heal from this unrequited love, there is something new going to come into your life with the Fool card and with all the other cards that are present here. So you just have to wait for the right person to come in. next. Let's get a sip of water. So after this deck, I will be using my own lyrics deck for any other encouraging messages or music that you may want to listen to. You don't have to. Okay. So, what encouraging messages do you have for pile number 3? What encouraging messages do you have for pile number 3? What encouraging messages do you have for pile number 3? What encouraging messages do you have for pile number 3? Is there any other encouraging messages you have for pile number 3? Any other encouraging messages for pile number 3? 3, 2, 1, yo. Okay. Yes, there is. At the back of the deck you have... I swear, I have to... I don't know if this... I think this is the North Node. But I have to quick make a Google search because I always get the North Node and the South Node confused. Yeah, it's the North Node. Okay. So, this is the North Node. Step out of your comfort zone. So, yeah, you have to sometimes step out of your comfort zone so that you can get that big prize, whatever the big prize is. But by staying in your comfort zone, nothing is really going to change. It sounds a bit harsh, but it's sadly true, and I know it's so hard to get out of the comfort zone. I want to go more outside because I'm staying more indoors because I have to study, and I don't study to get into college for next year. But it's hard to go outside. I just feel more safe in home, and so I also have to learn how to step out of my comfort zones to make a change necessary for my own well-being. So you have new moon in Pisces. Meditation, think and meditate. So if there is something, an answer you want to have, sometimes it comes when you go into a meditative state and you think, well, people always think that meditation is like you don't have any thoughts. No, it's just that you try to control your thoughts so that it doesn't get into this rabbit hole of the Eight of Swords and you feel trapped, but more of into being aware what are your thoughts and figuring out an answer to a situation. So you are still thinking in this meditation, but it's more of a thinking of a solution that may come even from your guides. And so it's a subtle answer that you may get. It's not going to be this screaming, here, this is the answer. It's more like, this is the answer. It's more really calm and tranquil. Everything else that is more of, this is the answer, it's more likely that it's your ego trying to, or your anxiety trying to mess up a little bit. Even though your ego means well and it just wants to keep you safe, we have to teach our ego that by stepping out of our comfort zone, and taking on this other answer, it's going to be more helpful, and they have to try to trust. So trust in yourself in this decision as well. Full moon in Cancer, the problem is going to get solved. Yeah, whatever problem you are facing right now, a solution will be coming. If it's through meditation and you're thinking about this situation, or through talking with this other person, if it's a situation where you have a conflict with this other person, you may find a compromise, and then everything's going to, new beginning. You have the full card with the new beginning, and now you have the new moon with the new beginning. So there is a new beginning coming. It's just around the corner. I just somehow feel new moon in Leo, and with all the new moons always talks about new beginning. So self-confidence is the key to success. Yeah, be confident in yourself, and being confident in making the right decisions. Even I'm going to show you for this week. For me, I have this affirmation that I should say, and I felt like saying it to you as well, so I'm showing it to you. I trust my inner guidance and I make the right decisions. So you are going to make all the right decisions. You just have to trust in yourself and have this self-confidence in yourself. Then we have supermoon. Emotions are running high. Yeah, it's a really emotional time right now. Moreover, with the King of Wands being in reverse, you can get really emotional in this part of the situation. So yeah, emotions are running high, but there is going to be a solution to your situation and an end to it, and a new beginning. Well, you've got two cards that says new beginning. So, and you've got full moon in Leo. Maybe you or this other person have Leo in their moon is in Leo. Overcome your pride. So sometimes you have to overcome your pride so that you can compromise with this other person and find this solution that both of you are worth having a good outcome. So now going to get you some other songs, some other encouraging messages from those songs that may help you out. Maybe you can listen to it if you feel like it, so that you can get pumped up with those encouraging messages. So now, what encouraging messages do you have for pile number 3, Spirit? What encouraging messages do you have for pile number 3? What other music can they listen to so that they can feel better? What encouraging messages do you have for pile number 3? What other 3? Okay. Is there any more? No. Okay. At the back of the deck you have Two Fox by Adam Lambert. I only trust my tarot cards. Pink flamingo in my yard. People think that I'm from Mars. Whatever. Yeah, I feel like with this, moreover with this song, it means that everyone is weird and crazy in their own way, and you don't have to hide your weirdness behind something, a mask or something like this. It's okay to be yourself, and it's not your problem what other things about yourself. That's their thing that they need to work on. People always project on others humans always project on others because of what they are going through. They may think, wow, this person is so weird for doing this, but maybe it's a way of saying that they are jealous of you because you have the courage to do those things even though they don't have it. So it's always a projection of their own limits and fears. So you're good, you're beautiful. So Club of Optimistic People, 77 Bomber Street. No. Smile, smile, smile. Let's forget about the why and when. Yeah, sometimes it just doesn't help you if you think constantly, why is this happening? When is this going to end? Just let it go so that the situation can resolve. If you are just holding too hard on this universe and you guys can't step into work behind to resolve this. So just smile, keep the smile up, and know that everything is going to work out fine. You have the card with the full moon in Cancer. The problem is going to be solved and a new beginning is going to start. It's not over yet. It's not over. It's alright. No, it's not over, okay? And then you have Try Everything from Zootopia, the Pixar film, or was it Disney? I don't remember. Shakira sings it. Birds don't just fly, they fall down and get up. Nobody learns without getting it wrong. Yeah, everyone makes mistakes. Now you know Hannah Montana, everyone makes mistakes. It just reminded me of that. So everyone makes mistakes, and it's okay to do something wrong. We learn from those times that things didn't work out. So don't beat yourself up because of this. Just learn from your mistake, and then you will find then the solution that is going to be the best. So just don't beat yourself up because of one mistake. I made hundreds of mistakes and I'm still here kicking in well, still trying to find even my way. I'm still going through my healing journey. This healing journey never ends. But it's like it gets easier with time to those things, and you are getting stronger from everything. So yeah. Then you have Idols by BTS. They point fingers at me, but I don't care at all. Whatever the reason for your criticism is, I know what I am, I know what I want, I'm never gonna change, I'm never gonna trade. Yeah. Don't make yourself small because you are afraid that others are going to point fingers at you. It's whatever the reason of their criticism is, it's their problem, not yours. You just have to know who you are, what you want, and not change your desires. You can, of course, you need sometimes to make compromises, but it's so that both, if it's a situation with two people, it doesn't have to be romantic, it can also be a friendship, just throwing this in. It's not that one of you have to sacrifice themselves completely for the other person's happiness. No, it's finding this compromise, this middle ground, so that both can be happy with the thing that was decided on, not just only one. It's both that need to have this happiness, because why should you be in a relationship where you have to sacrifice your happiness just so that the other person feels better? It's not like this person is better, needs to be there up, and the other person needs to be here down. Both have the right to be up together in this happiness. So, just my advice. The last card is So What by BTS again. Somebody call me right one, somebody call me wrong. I'm not gonna care about it. Why don't you not do it so as well? So what? Let go. Yeah, you may have to start caring less what other things about yourself or the situation. It's time for you to not care at all what they say and think about you, and care more about what you think about yourself, what you want for your own happiness. Because there is going to be a beautiful new beginning coming your way. So maybe you have this strange idea of a project that that if you would tell someone else about this, they will go, are you crazy? Better not do this. That's their own problem and limiting belief that they have to work on. You got this idea for a reason. You have this desire for a reason. It's your soul trying to say, hey, this is going to make me happy. So go for it. Even though it's something that may have never been seen before on this planet Earth. Sometimes you need to be the first person to do this. And who knows? Maybe it's going to end up as a trend. We will never know. Unless you try to step out of your comfort zone and do this and not care what other thinks about this. If I would have thought about, making a YouTube video, reading cards and talking about spiritual stuff and like this, what would my parents think about me? They're going to think that I'm crazy. Well, no, I just did it. I didn't say at the beginning to my well, my mother doesn't know still. To my father, I said that I was in my Amino community that is linked in the description, where we talk about tarot, divination, and other spiritual related stuff. Also chit-chatting just about our daily lives. It is not that strict on only tarot and divination. That I was doing live readings there for the people in our community, and my father was like totally supportive, and I was surprised that he would support this. And I talked to my friend, and she knows that I make videos for YouTube. She was the person that helped me get this stand here where my phone is held on so that I can film this stuff. She knew that I was doing this, and I talked about her that I said to my father, I'm doing this, I'm saying that I'm doing this live readings in my community, and he would always come to me and ask how many people watched it, and because I was not doing live videos, I always had to guess a number, and he would be, oh, so cool. When I said, yeah, there were 4 people, then 3, and then it went up to 5. He would be so supportive. Then after I said this to my friend, she was like, oh, I think you can tell him the truth. So I told him the truth, and he still continues to be really supportive. And he was, one of my videos went viral and has like 1,500 views. And I was, at that weekend that this happened, I was like, what? And I would always go to my father and say, look at the views. And he would be, whoa, so cool. He was really supportive. My mother doesn't know this still. I have a goal that if I reach a certain amount of subscribers, I'm going to tell her the truth, but not before, because she is more of this critical, as well of this critical mind. But even though I thought they may be critical, I still did this. I'm still doing this, whatever they think about myself. So yeah, I hope this little story could encourage you to really help you step out of this what do the other things about myself, oh, the people are going to think I'm crazy and so stuff. I hope this helped you get the courage and the self-confidence for you to step out of this, so that you can do whatever you desire, because you deserve to be happy. Moreover, what I'm also being reminded of, the Sun card in tarot is represented by Leo, and you have 2 Leos here. We had the Sun appearing here in the Fool card, and what was it? The situation will improve. So the happiness and the success is going to be there. You just have to not care at all what other things about. Oh, now I'm hearing the song Unbreakable. I don't care at all. I choose to rise and you choose to fall. I'm unbreakable. Your words don't mean a thing at all. I'm just trying to find out the lyrics of what I'm hearing right now. Your words don't mean a thing at all. I don't care at all. I choose to rise and you choose to fall. So yeah, just don't care at all. You choose to rise above. It's not meaning that you are better as the other person, but you just are not lowering yourself to their level. It's just being more of loving and kind person. Yeah, the Unbreakable, the song is not for the faint heart. Just stating this if you are going to try to listen to it. So I do hope this gave you a little bit of encouragement on your situation. I know it's a bit of a heavy, it was more of a heavier energy that you had, but just know that the new beginning and the best is going to come, and the solution will be coming. Just keep on fighting. I hope this helped you. Thank you for staying with me here till the end. Thank you very much. And I will be seeing you in my next video. Bye!